Hello members, my name is Mike Johnston, Associate Golf Professional, and today I'm going to give you a tip on attack angle. Now attack angle is the direction of the club that it is traveling when you hit the ball. So if this club is traveling up as I hit the ball, that's a positive number, and if this is traveling down when I hit the ball, that's a negative number. Now we're going to talk about the difference between an iron and a driver and how that pertains to attack angle, and some things you can do to improve your attack angle for more distance and better accuracy. You'll notice in front of me I have 2 golf balls and 2 clubs. One golf ball is a ball position for a 7-iron, and the other golf ball is a ball position for the driver. So I'm going to set up to both of these golf balls at the same time. I'm a left-handed golfer, so you'll see this teed up golf ball for my drivers off of my front foot. So with my ball closest to my target. And the ball for my 7-iron is basically in the middle of my stance. Now, my posture doesn't change a whole lot for my different ball positions. The thing that really helps me out here is the natural arc of the golf swing. So if you'll see when I swing one of these clubs, it starts on the ground and it comes up on an arc up around my body, comes down on an arc, traveling down into the ball, and then comes through and goes back up. So if you think about it, this arc, like this, the further back I have the ball in my stance, the more likely I am to hit down on it. Now the further forward it goes, that arc, I'll hit it later in the arc and on the way up. So with the driver, we want to hit up on the golf ball to optimize our distance and our accuracy. So we move that ball forward in our stance, so it gives the club time to start to travel back up and hit the ball. With the iron, we leave the ball more in the middle of our stance, and that allows us to hit it on the way down. Allowing for better contact, we can take a nice divot after the ball, strike the ball on the way down, divot, the ball flies nicely through the air. So those are kind of the reasons why we have the ball at our front foot with the driver and more in the middle with our irons. Next, I'm going to tell you one tip that you can do to also modify your attack angle if it's still not working. You know, if I put the ball forward with my driver, I'm still hitting down, it's popping up in the air, not going far. I'll give you a good tip to help you optimize your attack angle. So I'm going to hit 2 golf balls, and we're going to make 2 different modifications in my setup. So my posture, before I hit the ball, we're going to do 2 different things, one with each golf ball. And we're going to actually see the numbers here on TrackMan to show the difference that one small change to your posture can make to your attack angle and your spin rate. So we want that spin rate to be between 2,000 and 2,500 revolutions per minute with the driver. And you'll see the differences that, a small change to your body can make big differences to the numbers. So the first swing, I'm actually going to set up to the ball like this, and I'm going to lean a little forward. So I'm a left-handed golfer hitting in this direction. So I'm going to lean forward, and I'm going to try to take a swing, and we're going to see what happens here. Remember, with the attack angle with the driver, we want positive numbers. We want to be hitting up on the golf ball. So I'm going to set up like normal. I'm going to lean forward a little bit, okay? And I'm going to just swing away like that. We'll see what here, negative 6.3 attack angle. Now that's not good at all with the driver. Like I said, we want to be hitting up. We want a nice positive number there. And we see the spin rate 2,700, so that's higher than what we want. And oftentimes when we hit down more, that number goes even higher and we lose a lot of distance. And if you think about it, with too much backspin, when that ball lands, it's not going to get a lot of rollouts. You're going to lose a lot of distance. So what we're going to do this time is we're going to do the opposite. We're going to lean back. So we're going to set up to the ball, we're going to lean back, and then we're going to hold that posture, and we're going to see the difference that it makes with our TrackMan numbers here. So we have the ball teed up, we're going to set up again like normal. Now if you see, I'm just going to tilt a little bit back with my upper body like this. And I'm going to hold that posture through impact until after I've hit the ball, and then I'm going to come forward and up into my finish. So set up, slight tilt, hold that posture. Now we see a positive attack angle, slightly lower spin rate, so almost in that 25 to 2,000 RPMs per revolutions per minute in spin rate. And what we'll see is a much higher flying golf ball with lower spin, so that golf ball is going to travel further in the air, and when it lands, it has less spin, so it's going to land and roll further as well. So I've gained more accuracy, I've gained better distance, and overall a much more fluid golf swing. So I'd encourage you to try this at home. Remember, when we set up to the ball, just give it a slight tilt and hold that posture until after we've hit the ball, and then come forward. Good luck with this. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and I hope to see you around the golf course soon.